It's a stunningly beautiful Tuesday morning and I'm here in Little Budworth in Tarporley in my BMW Z4, Bruno the BMW. If you haven't yet seen the introduction video to this car, then definitely go check that out. But I can only be here for one reason, because Oulton Park is literally half a mile that way, and today there's a track day going on. I'm not going to go around the track because I'm not brave enough and I haven't paid, but I want to see some cool cars, so I'm going to take you along for the journey. I'm Daniel Acthouse and you're watching Daniel Drives. I've had my Z4 for a little over a month now, and there will be more content coming soon on this car, like a first drive and a full review and everything, so look forward to that. But it's mornings like these I've been looking forward to. You know, it's sunny, it's very crisp, it's very cold, don't get me wrong, but I can have the roof down. Thanks to having my, heated seats, a nice heater. It does blow very, very hot indeed. It means you can have the roof down. I do need a wind deflector though, so if you have one that fits an E85 Z4, then do hit me up, because that's definitely needed. I'm getting blown around all over the place in the moment, but I've got the 2.5 litre N52 straight six engine purring away. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving this car. Don't get me wrong, absolutely loving it. And there's only one car I could take today. It's a difficult dilemma now. If I go to these things, do I take the Panda or do I take the Z4? Now, with the sunshine like it is this morning, there was only one car I could take. Here we are then, we have arrived. It's the famous bridge with the horrible ramps. Luckily, it's a bit more bearable in this than it is in the Panda. So we are here. Do a one-handed gear change. So it's exciting because we're actually going over the track now. We're going over this bridge. You can hear some of the cars already. But yeah, free entry on these track days. You can just go in as a public person, completely free of charge, which is why sometimes it's really fun. You just get to see genuine enthusiasts taking their car around. I love it. Right then, I think I'm going to park in this gravel car park to my left, because they've shot off all the grass area. I'm guessing because it's really wet and boggy, and when you're in a rear-wheel drive BMW, that's definitely not what you want. Let's see now, shall we? I'm going to go this way and I'm going to leave the car as close as I can to the track, because I've got the roof down, obviously, so it'd be nice if I can leave the car somewhere and just keep the roof down. Let's see where I can go. I'm not sure if I can drive that way. I've driven back towards the entrance because I'm going to park in the paddock. I did this last time. Last time I was here, I was seeing the race Panda getting thrashed around. That was on a public day at least. So yeah, lots of cars here I can see already. We'll have a look around them, but I'm going to find somewhere a little bit convenient to park without crashing into any, Clio 182s or anything, or Mini Cooper S's. There we are then. Doesn't it look good? Looks really good, even with the roof up. So we're in the paddock. See lots of cars already. I can see some MX-5s, GR Yaris, car heaven. Nice little Subaru. I love those. E46 M3. I like that a lot. Got to be the perfect car for thrashing around a track. A little bit more modern, BMW M4 next to an EP3 Civic. Megane RS, these they're weapons, absolute weapons, especially around a circuit like Oulton Park. As a Caterham drives by, there's so many of these here today. Wow. We've got a Cayman GT4. I adore Caymans, absolutely adore them. I do think they're the underdog, and I think when you're talking about modern Porsches, a Cayman is probably what the 911 should be. I've said this so many times, and I think if I was to win the lottery, I'd probably be going for one of these over a 911. But very unpopular opinion, I know that. So the Oulton Park pit wall, pit lane, what a fantastic place to be. And you literally get to hang out the mesh and see the cars fly by at full speed. It's fantastic. What have we got here coming along? Let's see. Wow. There's the Subaru, there's the Civic, got a nice Beamer coming through, M3, and a little Lupo. That's what I love about these track days, the variation. You've got an M3 being chased by a Volkswagen Lupo. M2, fantastic. A little Citroen C1, love it. It's a very vibrant colour M4. Oh, I like those. They really are taking these cars to the max. Megane, Golf, little Caterham. You can hear the tyre squeal and everything as they, as they brake into turn one. Little Mini Cooper S R56, I believe. Got a Caterham GR Yaris with the ultimate track day car. And a little, is that a Vauxhall Nova? Oh my God. I just love this view as we've got, is that a little MX-5? Yeah, look, it's a little tiny MX-5, being chased by a Subaru, BMW 1 Series, don't think it's the 1M, Civic. Look at this. Got all the cars I want. M2, NC MX-5, VW Lupo. Lots of people, probably like the person in this C1, will be shaking down cars ready for races later in the year. That's when you know, the Race Panda was here a couple of years ago. That was being shaken down, ready for its Racer Remembrance appearance. Here we are, the BMW M2. God, I love an M2. Trio of cars. Oh, even more. That yellow Civic looks amazing. Go on, the Volkswagen Lupo. I love Yas Marina Blue. I mean, if you're someone that maybe doesn't get to see these cars driven in anger often, like me, then definitely come to these track days because they're free to enter. Well, not free to enter, they're free to visit and spectate. I think you pay £100 and something to get involved with the day. Might be more than that, I'm not sure. But it's just, value for money is insane, really. And when you're spectating like me, completely free, I've driven 25 minutes to get here because I don't live far at all. The entertainment's fantastic. It's genuine, you know, enthusiastic driving by true enthusiasts, and you can't beat that. Driving over to a different area, and I feel like a bit of a traitor. Little Panda 4x4. Love it. It's one of my favourite corners around here. It's really tight, and I've been here for the superbikes, the British superbikes, and seeing them go around there at full chat is just incredible. I love this. Go down the hill and then up again, back to the main straight where we were earlier on. That's the pit lane just there. Look at this, they are so tight. Unbelievable. Not only is Oulton Park as a circuit absolutely brilliant, and many racing drivers say this is their favourite track in the UK, it's also very picturesque. Like there's this memorial tower thing here, just in the middle of the circuit. There's a red flag. I don't know what it is. There's a entrance there for the Oulton Park house or something. I mean, the area of Little Budworth is pretty beautiful. I mean, that was clear on the drive here, and definitely lucky to live local, put it that way, because it's nice to nip here, literally nip here. It's so easy, and see some of the action. You know, see some really, really souped up toys being thrashed to their limits. I just think it's brilliant. I only came up with the idea to come here yesterday afternoon. I was like, I've got a free day tomorrow, it's going to be a nice day. Let's go to Oulton Park. And I wasn't going to film it because it's just a track day. There's no specific event or anybody special to see or anything like necessarily. It's not like a proper race. But I thought people like to see this sort of stuff, you know, proper enthusiasts taking their cars round. And it's content at the end of the day. It's so quiet, which makes filming an absolute joy. Because you're not having to, like, you know, scoot past annoying kids trying to get the back of your shot. So no, it really does make for, you know, perfect filming environment. Wowzer, you don't see these very often. This is an Ascari in a beautiful blue colour, and I just love those Michelin tyres with those wheels. I think it looks excellent. Not a massive Ascari nerd, I've got to be honest, so I don't really know which Ascari it is. But look, single wiper solution, just like my Panda on the way to the Nürburgring. I'll insert a picture if you don't know. But just look at that. That looks fantastic. Ever seen this many wheelie bins? I don't think so. Love this section of the track too, because you can see them coming around kind of the chicane area over there, if I can zoom in. There you are. And then they come round, and then they come up the hill here, and then they go under the gantry bridge thing over there. There's currently another red flag, not sure why. There's quite a few cars just stopping at the side of the track due to mechanical issues. And one thing that's really nice about the environment in the pits is there's just people walking from garage to garage saying, oh, have you got that, you know, torque wrench or something? And they'll go, oh yeah, I've got one, and hand it over. Everyone's here collectively because there's no kind of competition or anything. It's just purely enthusiasts taking their car around, and car enthusiasts really are there for each other in that aspect. and that's being shown today. It's quite nice. I mean, if there's one good thing about a red flag, it gives you a good opportunity to actually look at the cars driving slowly. So this is a, what is it, M4 or 4 Series Grand Tourism, I don't know what it is, something, Grand Tourer thingy-majiggy. It's nice anyway. Okay then, here's your chance to see nearly all of the cars in formation on their outlap, in a sense, after the red flag. A few going around the little chicane area there, which is always nice to watch. The 2 minis going around, followed by the Caterham and the Scooby, the Subaru. Yeah, nice to see cars back on track. It's been a little while after the Lupo incident. There's a fair few, and an Oulton Park recovery truck. Nice. It's a nice little Porsche Boxster, 986, the best generation. Oh, sounds so good. There's the E46. Oh, hear that 6-cylinder purr. It's clouding over a bit now. It's getting a little bit windier, and the car's on the opposite side of the circuit. I've gone on foot. Quite a bit's happened because a Caterham spun round at, I'm still at the same corner, just there. Spun round, you can still see the tyre marks just there, and it was quite sketchy because there was a few cars behind, quite close, and they had to take avoiding action pretty quick. It's just massive tyre squeal from the Boxster there. Luckily, it was all okay. I've just recorded a little section for the Daniel Drives podcast, which is making a return for 2025. It's been a couple of months. So it's about 10 minutes of me walking around, talking about, you know, what makes this so great, basically. So definitely, I don't know if it'll be out by the time this video will be out. I don't know. Just check your podcast providers like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all the rest of them, and search Daniel Drives podcast, and you should see the episode there. It'll be titled like Live from Oulton Park or something or other. But go and have a listen and subscribe and leave a good review because I'd really appreciate it. So there we are then, they're on their lunch break, their well-deserved lunch break after thrashing the cars around this morning. So I'm going to wrap it up here really because it's getting quite chilly. So I think I'm going to find some nice roads and probably head home really. So I hope you've enjoyed this rather vloggy style video. Now if you want to see more videos like this, then I'd be more than happy to make them because they're quite easy to make and it means you can make more of them. So there'll be lots of kind of, you know, good quality videos, but I can do more of these sort of low rent videos as well. Just me at a track in my BMW Z4. Sun's coming out again. It's really nice when it comes out. So if you've enjoyed this video, I've enjoyed being here. It's been lovely actually to get out there and see some cars being thrashed. And if you have enjoyed it, then remember you can subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on social media at DanielCars05. And check out the Daniel Drives podcast, like I mentioned earlier on, because there will be a little sort of, you know, live from Oulton Park section in it where I have recorded some, you know, audio footage which I'll insert into the podcast. So enjoy the rest of your days, and I will see you very, very soon for more car content. Maybe with this, maybe with something else. See you soon.